How's it going, everybody? And welcome back to another episode of Spelljammer Losers in Space here with Swindler's Den. I am your Dungeon Master for tonight, Grizlocke. You find me on YouTube under that same name, as well as here on... What days do these shows go up?
Wednesday.
No, this goes up Wednesday. What?
Yeah.
What goes...
Monday.
Does Abomination Faults go up on Mondays?
Yep.
Okay, Abomination Faults Mondays. You find us here Wednesdays for Glory of the Giants and Spelljammer. And of course, check Equa out and his crew over on Fridays for the next couple of weeks. Anyways, let's jump in and introduce our players, starting with the half cyborg.
How am I always first on the way out? Hey, I'm Lortomas, or otherwise known as Tommy Taco. I play Chef, the Hill Dwarf cyborg. You can actually catch me here on other projects Swindler's Den has done. And also, I've recently started opening up Pokemon packs on my YouTube channel, which you can find under Tommy Taco. The URL is kind of weird. It's got some numbers at the end of it. I think it's Tommy Taco 57 if you type it all in. But yeah, I'm kind of getting back into collecting some childhood, just trying to rekindle a childhood dream.
I clicked the button by mistake. But we're good. We're good. Let's keep rolling through this. The smart one.
Oh, hello. I am BakaZombie. I play Nive, Astral Elf Wizard, Cravaturgy Wizard. If you want to find me, I'm everywhere you look, around every corner. But I'm here on other shows, including Glory of the Giants and Abomination Vaults. I'm over on Interdimensional Library. I'm over on Crits and Coffee. And I've recently also started doing my YouTube content and streaming on Twitch again. You can find all the information on how to find me on my Twitter, at ZombieBaka. So, hope to see you around town, gang.
Okay, up next, the stuff that came out of Stretch Armstrong.
Calm down, I'm Teen something.
Yeah, that's an image. Hi, I'm Ginghi. I play Clara, the Plasmoid Monk. I am on other stuff in Swindler's Den. You can check it out there.
Yeah. Of course, last but not least, our feathered friend.
Yeah, that's me, Lauren. Played by me, Meyore, who's not an Owlin Bard, but is in the game. And you can primarily find me here on Swindler's Den, GM and Abomination Vaults, and this game. And yeah, I think I should have something else on the horizon soon. So, I'll announce that once it's actually happened.
Stay tuned. But anyways, let's take it on back to previously on Spelljammer Losers in Space. You guys landed in the city of Narlins. You were trying to track down the Mercane, a mercantile folk named Polminski. You discovered that one of his favorite foods is pizza, and that was your lead to go find him. You guys went to what is considered the secret best pizza joint in town, but their newest pizza creation ended up not being so great, as it was bear pizza, and bear is not a good topping for anything. You guys,
have you ever had bear? I need to ask you that.
No, I've never had bear. No,
it's freaking delicious.
Is it?
It's good. Yeah, it's good.
Yes, I've had bear. It's gamey, but it tastes good.
I just figured it would be like greasy and gamey and gross.
It is greasy. That's why it's good.
It is greasy and it's gamey, but if you soak it in milk for 24 hours, it
well,
tastes
you know
good
what?
when you cook
They
it.
didn't know that here at this place, so it wasn't any good. Anyways, you guys had a little bar scuffle as you do. When the captain met some new friends, some astral elves who were they had recognized him from his days in the Empire, and they were kind of ribbing on him. A fight broke out. You guys defeated them fairly quick with the help of some some other low life scum that you found in the in the tavern. But upon recognizing each other, Chef and the lead of that group, Pargus took off into the streets and disappeared. But not before you guys managed to knock out two of, one from each of those crews. While Nive followed the delivery boy off on his next delivery, suspecting that something suspicious was afoot. Of course, Nive managed to find that the delivery was being brought to a strange arcane door that she had just entered into. But we're going to start tonight's episode off with Chef, Clara, and Lauren after the fight has calmed down, and you find yourselves once again in the belly up bullfrog. So I'll just drag us over here. The captain says, very good job.
I forget how good you are with that firearm you got there, Captain.
The fireballs.
Well, it's a good thing you know how to aim that thing.
Yeah, you see there's still like some scorching happening on the one of the tables nearby.
It is quite fortunate that we didn't set the entire bar on fire. And he kind of like glances back at the bartender guy.
He's just like, yeah, actually no, he's you look over and he's got the coffin of the frog just held tight, like shaking beneath his bar.
Hey, don't be scared there, old barkeep. We'll make sure no other ne'er-do-wells come in here, and don't forget our agreement.
You seem like the ne'er-do-wells to me at this point.
Aye, we all ne'er-do-wells out here in Ireland.
And that's why you got the payment you did.
What payment?
Yeah, don't forget we paid that guy to close up shop.
Of course. All right. Let me go. Waddles over to the front door, still holding the coffin, and like flips the sign and locks up like 3 different locks. Puts a chair, drags a chair and puts it underneath the handle.
Alright, that ought to be as good as a fortress there.
Hey.
Now, would you have anything here that we could blind this man with? Or, well, cover his eyes. It's either that or pluck them out, and I'd prefer not doing that. It's a little...
Lauren, I think you could probably just use some spare cloth laying around to do that. You ain't gotta gouge a man's eyes out for no good reason.
Well, yes, that's why I asked if the man had any spare cloth.
Clara looks down at the one eye she plucked out and just slowly
Clara,
puts it
what
in
are
her
you
pocket.
doing with that thing? Sorry.
Lord, it's too late saying not kill him, so...
I won't be needing this then. He's got he just pulled a fire poker out of the fire.
Hey, what you think we are, animals? We not be torturing people, just be questioning.
Is he allowed to say that? She looks over to Lori.
Oh, well, we're friends. But, in all the commotion, I almost did forget that Clara did pluck one of this man's eyes out already. Chef, do you have a spare eye patch?
I want to search my bag. Do I have a spare eye patch?
You have a spare eye patch from the days before you met Harvey, and he installed a new robot eye in your eye hole.
Aye, it's old and it's used, but it should get the job done. Throw it over to it.
Ah, good. Now let me just get this nice and tight on the good eye. He won't be teleporting anywhere, the little bastard.
Aye, you're supposed to put that on the bad one, actually.
Oh, it's okay. Hey, I don't mind looking at that. I just want to make sure he can't see anything.
Why's my mute button not working? Damn it.
Although maybe, and Lauren will grab a napkin and just kind of put it in the bad eye hole. Sure, that'll help. Well, it seems as if the Xaryxis Empire is planning on doing this to more planets. Not just, well, oh my god, what was the one that we went to in the very beginning?
Oh boy, yeah, that was a planet.
Where we picked up Gimbal.
Yep, that was a planet, and I do remember the name. At least I did last session, but I don't remember it this session. It was. I'm gonna find it. You keep talking. I'll find it.
Yeah. We're all good. Why would they do this? Why would they just destroy these planets? I mean, is there anything left after all those crystal whatever they are take over everything?
I mean, I've known to stay away from the Empire. They be doing some really gnarly things.
I mean, doing stuff like that, it's because they find it fun, right?
I suppose it'd be
Sound
something
fun.
like that fun, but I feel like that's probably a question best suited for our elven co-worker.
Yes. Do you think he's had enough time to, I don't know, wake up? I don't want to accidentally kill him. We got a little close there.
We could just rip out the other eye. I'm sure he'll wake up that way.
Well, maybe we should save that for leverage. If he's not being very compliant.
Well, he has limbs. We could just rip off a limb for leverage.
Oh dear, I'm going to be sick.
Well, if we're gonna be waiting for them to wake up, I guess it'd only be normal for us to help tidy up the place for our friendly barkeep over here.
The barkeep's not paying me, so I won't be helping.
Suit yourself. I got a reputation to uphold up here in Narland, so I'll be tidying to the simmers and the flames.
Yes, I'll help you, chef, as soon as our prisoner's nice and secure, and he'll try to tie him real good to the table.
Dwarven barkeep seems a little peeved as he stomps out another flame.
Aye, barkeep, I be handling that going forward.
Hey, thank you.
Sorry for your loss again, me dear friend.
Yeah, it still hurts.
Have you thought of a funeral procession by any chance?
Did you
Seems
not
a little
listen to the
unnatural.
story?
I did, but it seems a little unnatural to be exposing your loved one to everyone.
No. If I was to bury her, she wouldn't. We wouldn't be completing the hag's orders.
Aye, yes, you're right. I'm gonna give him a silver coin and be like, at least get her some flowers there, barkeep.
We will.
And preferably some herbs. Whew.
I just shoot Lauren a nasty glance.
So how
It does
long?
beg to question, if we were to break the curse, would she just be a dead dwarf, or would she be alive?
Well, she'd be dead. Because she's not moving. Obviously, she's not moving.
I will say, that would save you on coffin expenses as her current size.
Aye, Lauren, I think you've been persuading people enough today.
Don't know if that's how it works.
That's true. That is true. I completely forgot.
Are you
that
offering to go?
That didn't work on elves.
Are you offering to find a way to change her back?
He is, yes.
Thank you, sir. He
He
grabs your feather arm and starts vigorously shaking it.
I whisper to Clara.
Thank you. Where is this hag, anyways?
She's somewhere in the preservation area. What's left of the swamp out there?
Are you familiar with this at all, chef? This area?
Do I know about the swamp preservation area of New Orleans?
Roll me a history check.
History If this doesn't work, let me know. Did it pop up or no?
15.
Yep.
Yep, 15. Sweet.
Yeah, you know that there's like I don't know if it'd be that big. It's like 50 square miles of swamp land that's protected outside of the city limit.
Aye, they be protecting that land for a while now. Where else you think the exquisite cuisine comes from? Can't be having anyone go out there and poach anything. Also, it's pretty much all that's left of this place.
Oh, so you still get the animals from there. So does that make it like a meat factory?
Why you think everything's so damn expensive here?
Most things are brought in through spell travel, spell jamming. But yeah, there's still some that go out hunting in the woods there in the swamp.
Well, if I recall correctly, you were, or it was just your wife that went out to visit the hag, but you tried to visit her as well, yes? Or
I tried to find her after all this happened, but I never got so lucky.
Ah, I see. Were there any sort of rumors or anything she might have said that would help us find where she found her, possibly? At least to have a trail of some sort.
She said old Miss Griddle, she played on her fiddle, and she lived in a shoe down by the rotten canoe.
I feel like I may have heard this in a different way before.
Well,
Classic hag riddles.
Definitely keep an eye out for a big shoe next to a small boat.
Thank you. What's your name again?
My name's Lauren.
You drink here for free now, Lauren. Hey.
Ah, well, now we're talking.
I'll lean in Lauren's ear. You don't know that if you don't complete this, he's probably going to hire someone to kill you.
It's true, but...
And if you don't stick up to your word, I'm going to hire someone to come kill you.
Aye, at least he was upfront about it.
Well, that goes without saying, my good man. I appreciate your honesty. But yes, I'll see if I can, do something about that. You've been helpful to us so far. Now, if you don't mind, you might hear some screaming. I don't know if you'd like to wait in your room or just down here.
No.
But
no, that's right.
Go ahead.
Yep. He just sticks his fingers in his ear and he goes la 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 la.
Perfect. All right. Well, I suppose the easiest thing would be to just heal him, I suppose. It's not going to bring back his eye, I wouldn't think.
Why does he get healed?
Well, we need to find information.
Yeah, what's over, Ace? But yeah. Hey, why you be healing him? We are all kind of messed up here.
Oh, I just thought from I just thought from my beautiful performance on the piano that we might have all been a little bit healed from that.
I'm not sure. Where are you looking, by the way?
Did that count as a short rest? Because I do have the Song of Rest thing.
Sure, I'll allow it.
Nice. All right, so anyone who wants to use hit die can, and then you also get an additional 1d6 from that.
1d6.
So, you know what? I'm just gonna figure it out myself. How do you use hit die in D&D? Been forever.
Your hit die is based off of your class, which
Fighter
fighters,
1d10.
1d10. So you'd have 4d10 to use plus a d6, and you can choose how many you want to use.
And
Plus,
you add your con.
you add your con modifier every time you roll a dice.
Oh yeah, short rest.
Like
there we go.
D10 plus whatever your con modifier is.
And I get a plus D10 or a D6 on that.
Yep, you get an additional d6 on
More.
top of how many d10 you want to use.
Did that hit?
Let's go.
I didn't do it.
Yeah,
What?
D&D Beyond's weird with like actually doing it, I think you might have to roll yourself.
Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna roll it. Get out of here.
Roll like our hit die, and then we roll another d6, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
you can do that.
Okay, cool.
And add your con modifier to each hit die that you roll.
So 5 plus 4, that'll be 9 plus a d6. Oh, yay. 10.
A big 10. You have 3 more hit die to roll. The d6 is gone, but you have 3 more hit die.
That is true. I'm gonna do one more d10 here. A 4. That's plus 4.
Yep.
So 8. Okay.
Nice. He's got that big die.
4 shy on max, but I'll take it.
All right. Well, if we're all feeling good, Clara, you heal?
I'm struggling to roll my hit die. Hang on, because I am not smart. There we go. Okay. So that's a 7, and I need to roll another d6.
Wee.
Which I cannot find it. I'm being so dumb.
Oh, it took me a while. I was also screwing with that. On the left side, there's the
Yeah, I
die.
see it.
Kind of near the, yeah.
All right, I'm good.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out the command. Couldn't get it to work. All right. Well, here goes then. If we're all ready, and he will cast Healing Word on this fella.
So are you doing one of the elves or one of the like piratey, ne'er-do-wells?
Oh, I don't give a crap about the pirates.
Okay.
Definitely the elf who I forget the one we protected. It was the more sober one, right?
I believe so.
Baby.
No,
Okay,
that was
cool.
Dingo Baby was one of the more piratey ones. This is
okay.
He's talking about the elves.
The elf. Okay, got it.
Gotcha. All right, boom, Healing Word. He gets healed for 5.
Okay.
As I whisper sweet nothings into his ear.
Okay. Yeah, he doesn't seem to wake up.
What? Lauren's gonna slap him around a bit. Sir, you're supposed to wake up.
Should
We kept
I
you
take his
alive,
other
if I
eye?
recall.
Can I take his other eye now? And Clara begins reaching for his eye.
Oh, hold.
Give me an intimidation check, Clara.
She's not good at that, but she's trying not to intimidate. Let me see. 11.
What were you doing at the same time there, Lauren?
What?
What were you doing at that time?
Oh, I was giving him a quick little
Okay.
on the face.
Roll me a
Not hard enough to
perception.
hurt, but okay. Perception would be. Oh, I'm terrible at
Okay.
these, but a 14.
When Clara says that, you do notice him wince slightly, as if maybe he was just pretending to still be knocked out.
Her arm
Good,
is...
you're still awake. Hold on, Clara, and he'll try to like grab at her arm.
But he's not waking up.
No. He's awake. He's just being a little shifty individual. Now, sir, I will let her rip out your other eye if you do not answer our questions.
What would you like to know?
I want you to tell us everything about this plan of yours to bring these crystal seed creatures to Xandria and why in the hell's the Empire's doing it.
Why is my eye not working?
Oh, well, one came out.
It's rather unfortunate.
What about the other?
Oh, well, we gave you a nice little eye patch for now to make sure you don't try anything and, blink away from us again.
Shit. Okay. What you want to know what I know about the seeds?
Yes, these things that rain from the sky and shoot crystals out of the ground and little creatures that start killing everyone.
Look, I'm relatively a nobody. I don't know a whole lot. All I know is we're gonna be part of the force heading to Xandria, and they're gonna be doing more of their seed planting thing.
You know that just kills everyone, right? Is that something you're okay with? Unless, am I wrong? Do they not kill everyone? Do they take prisoners?
It's not my home planet. I don't really care.
Oh, that's interesting. And Lauren's gonna take his claw, like one of his talons, and put it like in the guy's cheek and kind of like poke through and kind of pull out a little bit.
Why? A hit sore spot, huh?
Yes, well, it does happen to be my home planet. Thank you very much. There are quite a few good people there, even if not everyone necessarily is. What is the purpose of this? What does the Empire gain from killing all these people on these worlds?
I'm gonna roll to see how much he even knows. I don't know how much. He's just a little grunt. He rolled a nat 20.
He knows everything.
Okay. Roll me a persuasion.
He was whooping our ass.
Later than not, he infiltrated his superior's quarters and read that.
Because this was like the cleric-y one, right?
Yeah. No, this guy is
right.
smarter, but he's not.
I see.
Okay,
All
anything?
So 18. Yeah.
Okay. You absolutely promise to leave me alone after this.
Lauren will lie and say yes.
Okay,
Of
roll me a
course.
deception.
Of course. All right. So let's see here. Thankfully, I have my little Barty thing that works with this. Where's deception at? Okay. Oh, it's an 18 anyways.
Okay.
Perfect.
Fine. I did overhear some higher ups talking about it. It's not something that we really want to get out there, but our star is dying. And do you know how important it is for solar system to have their star not die?
I mean, I suppose things might get a little cold and, too cold to live, possibly.
Yes, no, not possibly.
Atmospheres and stuff.
Almost definitely. Unless you're prepared. But it defies some way of leeching the thermal energies from other planets to power this sun, our sun.
Then find some uninhabited worlds. There are literally millions and billions of stars and worlds and galaxies and...
I don't know how they pick their targets, but... it's not my decision.
Chef, do you have anything you might want to ask this individual? Actually, what's your name again? I almost forgot.
Taraxin.
Taraxin. I see. Well,
Hey, that'd be rhyming with your empire there, bud.
That's Xaryxian. It's quite different.
Oh, I thought it was the Xaryxian.
You're
pretty stupid.
No, you're kind of correct at the same time. We're the Xaryxian Empire, yes.
And your name be Taraxian.
Taraxin.
Taraxin.
Yeah, you're adding an Ian.
Sorry, I apologize. Lauren, as far as the questions I have for this poor sod that's about to die, I've got no questions for him.
Where did you say that you and your partner were meeting up with the rest of the Xaryxians before this event takes place? You're just meeting in orbit, I suppose? Do you plan to invade afterwards, or what? How does that work logistically?
Yes. Well, we were going to meet at a station just outside Xandria. And yes, when we land, we sort of make sure everything's working correctly. We often come in and look like the heroes. We'll save a few folk of import and of connections, but just make sure everything's going without a hitch. Make sure there's no heroes, fighting back.
Now, your ship, it is docked. What's your ship's name?
Flytrap.
The Flytrap, I see.
I want to look into that when he says that. What do you call it?
Insight.
Insight. Yes, I want to insight that as I'm cleaning up this place.
Oh, could I do that as well?
Sure.
I'm terrible at it. Ugh.
Ooh, that's an 8.
Oh.
Neither of you can tell if he's lying or not.
I guess even if you are lying, the Xaryxian ships do seem to be somewhat distinct.
But look,
How many crew did you have aboard?
I think I've answered enough of your questions, really. What are you gonna...
have you?
You're gonna go...
And he's gonna hook a little more.
You're gonna go to my ship? I mean, what are you gonna get out of that,
Hey, Lauren, he do be having a point. It's one ship of many that are going to be converging on that planet.
Sometimes I listen when Nive talks to herself, and did she not say something once upon a time about if things were to go wrong with the gem? Does that, if we could cause it, can you cause those to explode in some shape or form? I don't know. I wish she was here right now. She knows a lot more about these things.
Specifically not to touch that.
I feel like you're
Makes it
probably
sound dangerous,
something,
yes?
but it's you shouldn't pry in other people's mumbling. It's very not nice.
I try to listen to those smarter than myself and learn a thing or two. Well, I don't know. It's something to keep in mind. I don't know, because if we could use your ship as some sort of I'm trying to say Trojan horse without saying Trojan horse. Some sort of secret ship that no one knows that it's not us.
Aye, we can even fashion it into the shape of their deity.
Oh, you're right. You're right. That's an excellent idea. I'm sure they would love it and welcome it right in.
I'll bonk him on the head.
Wait, the priest.
I was being an idiot, you fool.
Okay.
I suppose. But we should talk to Nive, because if we could, potentially, what if we could blow up the entire fleet that's docked at that station by interfering with this somehow? That could be useful. Save Xandria.
No, so you see, this was just our little getaway before we join the others. There's no other ships.
Oh, well, the one ship is, I think, all we would need. Unless I'm just making things up. I could be. Use your ship as the Trojan horse.
Aye, he'd be talking about filling your ship full of explosives and sending it straight into the battalion.
Well, good luck with that. I'm going to be on my way. I promise I will not go to my ship. Just let me live.
Well, at least your clothes are still pretty well put together. Not too burned, I would think. Well,
see why that's
Clara,
relevant.
Well, I might need a disguise. Clara, you can go ahead unless there's any strange things you want to ask him.
Fantastic.
Go ahead. No, liars!
You see her arm just slowly turn into a drill, and she slowly starts putting it closer to her eye and just starts drilling into it.
I want all of you to go look up Dead Space eye scene failure now.
Oh, man.
That's where I got it from.
I don't have to look that up.
No, I skipped past the eye scene in Baldur's Gate. I'm not going to watch that.
It's messed up.
Exactly what
I
got
will
that
say
from.
Dead Space is probably my only favorite horror video game series, though.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Very good.
What are your plans now that you've murdered this man and
He tried to kill us.
There's still another one, right? The pirate
Yeah,
guy.
there is. He's one of Vargas's crew. I'm gonna let him wake up naturally, though.
Okay.
I'm not gonna.
perfect? And in the
While
meantime,
this is happening, like I will say, after how much time has passed? Because I am helping clean up.
oh,
If
you
there's
guys
not
took a
enough time, I
short
won't do it.
rest. That was like 30 minutes. Is short rest 30 minutes or an hour? An hour, isn't it?
Short rest is an hour.
That was like an
Yeah,
hour.
I think so.
So you guys have spent relatively an hour, we'll say. More or less.
Yeah, Lauren will just try not to gag as he sees Clara do that and kind of turn away and feel a little bad, but not too bad.
You see all the blood just soaks into her, turning her slightly red.
My God. Wow. Well, I hope our proprietor has a spare barrel or something.
You can hide him under the floorboards if you want.
Won't it be stinking in the swampy? It's not a good idea there, Lauren. It'd be stinking rather bad once this wet air clings onto its rotten body. It'll drive everyone away from this here establishment.
You could do what all the other people do who murder people here. Just throw them out in that swamp.
Ah,
I mean,
and
it'd
we
be true.
could potentially check the swamp anyways, possibly. So it's a good aligning of goals, I suppose.
Yeah, just take them down to Dead Body Bog.
Ah, I appreciate that it's... Are there any guards at Dead Body Bog?
No. No, that...
Okay,
that would
well...
be in the spirit of Dead Body Bog.
Exactly.
I put a table down and I just look at Lauren with the dumbest look, like seriously.
I don't quite know about the constables of this town if they don't guard a place called Dead Body Bog, but oh well, it works for me. Great. Well, I guess we can talk to yours next, Chef.
I'd be letting him wake up naturally as I wipe down the table.
Yeah, as you continued your cleaning, we'll switch on over to Nive. Nive, you have entered a portal of sorts, and we're greeted with a coat rack that said something along the lines of, "The master was not expecting anyone. May I take your hat or your clothes?"
You can hold onto my coat, and if he's not expecting anyone, that means he's free, would it not be?
I suppose it does.
Perfect. I would love to have counsel with him.
Okay, just give me 1 minute. It starts to like waddle its way down this hardwood floor, herringbone, as we said, floor, and around the corner, you hear like a. Sorry, I have voice. I'm in bad shape tonight. You hear a voice, kind of muffled, just like, and the coat rack waddles its way back. The master says that you can come in.
Delightful, thank you. She kind of hangs her coat on it and strides over to the way that he came
You
from.
have just made my day.
Now it sounds weird and sexual. I don't know if I should leave the coat on.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
It starts singing "Be Our Guest." No. Yeah, you follow where the coat rack had just come from, and you roll me a dexterity save.
Ooh, that's not good for me. Not bad though. 10, right down the middle.
Okay. You just narrowly dodge out of the way of this like splatter of dough flies past your face and smacks the wall. And immediately a wet rag just slides its way up the wall and starts like cleaning.
Clean. Perfect. Just kind of look back at it and then keep walking.
In here, you see a white and black checker floor, floor with like a kitchen setup with like an island, granite countertops, oak cabinetry. Nice. Roll me intelligence. Just an intelligence check.
Intelligence. That should be a 17.
Okay. What seems to be a very fancy stove, with like a ventilation. You can hear like a over it. Seems to be like some sort of ventilation for the stove. And you see bent over the stove, or not bent over the stove, bent over the island and like kneading dough is this blue, very tall and kind of spindly, is that a good word? Like long fingers, long arms, man dressed in these robes, but then he's got like a nice apron that says I'm the chef.
Excuse me, I don't mean to intrude on your cooking time, but would you happen to be Polminski?
Yes, that would be me. I am Polminski. But why do you come here? This is how do you get in?
It took me a couple tries, but I answered your riddle on the outside of your portal.
There's not enough to dissuade you. The headache.
No, you have something I need. And I don't
that is
just
a good
give
one.
up that easily on things I need.
That is good. Are you a chef? You need. Yes, you see me kneading the dough.
No,
You're clever.
No, not
Are
quite.
you some sort of bard?
No. All those things are somebody else. No, I'm looking for information.
How about the monk? No, I'm just kidding.
I'm looking for information you once traded to a being by the name of Elminder.
Yes, Ilmandar. Yes, he, I do know of him. Why, he wanted something. Why did he not come with you?
He is currently on our ship, staying safe. But if you need him to confirm, I can go and get him.
Well, I don't actually do, don't do returns. So, I don't know how I could help him anyways.
What was the word you said? Sorry. Don't do what?
Returns.
Oh, no. The fool lost the information he had, and we were looking to regain it.
What a shame. What does he, he must have used the memory shard I gave him.
Yes.
Well, what a fool.
Yes, quite.
You sure you're not a chef?
I'm sure.
I can't get this dough to stretch at all, and it's really aggravating me.
Oh, would you like assistance with that?
Yes.
I know a chef.
Oh, you know a chef?
I do.
Is he any good?
His meals are good.
Roll me perception, or roll me persuasion and perception.
This is the wrong person to be doing persuasion. A 13 persuasion. Perception is a 24 from a nat 20.
4 from a nat 20. Okay. Perception. You kind of give a once over. You say that, and you're expecting him to kind of pitch on that maybe he's not the best chef or something. But you start looking around the room, and you do see a flyer that he's like hung up over like his. It's actually on this like this square rectangular box that seems to be like a very shiny metal. And you do feel maybe like a slight cold emanating from it. And hanging on that is a flyer that says Monster Cook-Off. And he says, well, you know, if you can help me make this pizza, I will consider how about we make this pizza, and if you do good, you can help me with something, and I will give you the information that you seek.
Two flavors for one.
Yes, the favor that I need from you is it requires a very skilled team.
Word was quaint I was looking for, by the way, when describing chef's food. I will go and retrieve this chef and my other crewmates and return here so we can fulfill this favor for you in return of the information.
That is wonderful. Wonderful news indeed. You hear, ding, master, it's done. As the stove's oven drops open, and you start to hear a from inside. A arm like reaches out from the oven that seems to be made of like a cheese and grabs onto the countertop and pulls itself out of the oven. You see some sort of mutated pizza. We're gonna roll initiative really quick as Polminski says, "It's working."
It's a 3.
Okay. This thing actually rolled a really good initiative.
I'm gonna be really sad if Neve dies to a pizza monster. Pizza the Hut.
You, Polminski looks at you and says, "Do you know how to fight?"
Yes, I can do so.
Well, get ready. I'm hoping this will be my strongest creation yet.
Do you need it killed, or what do you need out of this?
I need good music. No. Yes, we will fight. We will hope that it is strong. As the pizza monster lurches itself from the stove, the oven, and splats onto the island, it reaches out with its cheesy claw. This claw looks to be like the shape of a bear, a bear's claw. As it it attacks you with its claw. Let's see what it rolls. It rolls a 21. Damn.
Yeah, that'll hit.
As this cheesy claw hits you in the face, you take 12 slashing damage.
Ow.
Roll me a strength save.
You know it's gonna be bad. 10.
10. You feel at the moment grappled by this creature. You're not like super. It's a weird grapple. He's got you like by the face, but he's not letting go. It is Polminski's turn, who's just gonna pick up a pizza roller cutter thing, and he charges at it and starts trying to slice it up. Got a nat 20. pretty good hit here. Nive, it's your turn. At the start of your turn, the pizza sauce and the extremely hot cheese start to burn the skin on your flesh. Or the skin. Yeah, you know what I mean. And you take 1 fire damage.
Ow.
It's your turn.
Instantly gonna star step out of that as far away from the oven as I can.
Okay. Very cool. You will say this kitchen's not huge. Are you going back down the hall, or are you staying like in the kitchen area for the...
I'd be in the kitchen area so I can still see what's happening here.
Okay, cool. So you kind of go off to one corner that you can. There seems to be a cupboard full of different plates and cups and stuff.
I don't like that you're describing what's in the cupboard. Actually, maybe I am. I'm going to use...
Yeah, sorry. It's still your turn. I'm sorry. I thought you were done.
How... No, this will be better, hopefully. Hopefully he doesn't suck. I hope he isn't good. I'm going to, reach my hand out to one of the heavier plates and use catapult to whip it at the pizza monster. I need a dexterity saving throw.
This thing's got a pretty bad dex. It rolled a 4.
Perfect, that hits. How many DAs do I need for this big boy? 4. Oh, I meant to put a sorcery point into this for... Wait, hold on. Let me remember how freaking empowered spell works. I think you just reroll 1. Yeah, and those are good rolls. I'm not gonna do it. 24 points of damage.
Yeah. As you hit this plate at it, it launches like straight through the pizza, cutting off that bare arm that's like growing out of the pizza, slicing it off. It falls limp, and the plate shatters against that cold box behind it. And you do hear the plates behind you scream out in horror, "No, Freddy!" But the threat has been dealt with.
Woo.
And Paul Minsky says, "Oh, you're much stronger than I gave you credit for. But this pizza is not quite not quite as strong as I was hoping."
So tell me, is this monster cook-off cooking a monster?
Well, you've never heard of Monster Cook-Off.
Can't say I have, no.
Well, yes and no. They're different, different stages. First stage, is just to see your cooking chops, see if you're good enough to get in. But there is a stage of food fighting.
Good to know. I assume my chef already knows this information, but good to know if he doesn't.
I would like to meet this chef if he is the one who feeds you.
Yes, he does. I'll go retrieve him and the others.
Underappreciated by Nive.
It's just not the food she's used
No,
to.
food is
I know the brain food she needs.
food is very important.
Knocks me down.
For staying strong,
Oh, yes, no. The food he does make is very high in cholesterol, and it's good for long travels where you need to burn a lot of energy.
Now that I am no longer preoccupied, I sense great magics upon you. Are you looking to trade?
Trade in what?
Magical
the information we're
items,
looking
or...
What do you have for trade?
This is a great question, because I wrote it down in notebook, but this is not the right notebook.
Oh, well. Do you need time to find your notebook? I could go and get my crewmates first, and then we could trade.
Go ahead, go get to the crewmates, and I will look through my things.
All right. I will return with haste. I assume they haven't gotten into too much trouble since I've been gone.
Yes, the new answer to the riddle, you can't ever answer the same thing twice. Say Polminski.
All right. I will do so, thank you. She strides out of the room, gets her coat from the horny coat rack.
Horny coat. Small tear. Somehow seeps from it.
Oh, God. That just made it worse.
Yes.
I feel like that made it worse.
Are you heading back to the bullfrog? Well,
yes. The belly up bullfrog.
Not to be confused with the bubble wrap bullywug. Yeah. So you head back, and you see as you get back, will be about the same time that. I found it. Okay. Cool. Will be about the same time that Chef is kind of just standing over a one of the guys that was in the bar earlier that you had seen. He's got kind of like this tank top, and he's got sunburns on both shoulders and like his chest. Yeah, and he's got some long kind of like moppy hair over his face. He starts to wake up. He's definitely got a bit of a belly on him.
He opens the door, face still a little red from getting burned. Looks around. I see everything is about how I expected it to be. Chef, can you hurry up and finish your toy? I need you somewhere.
My toy here. As I poke this person in the forehead.
I don't want to be doing that now.
Hey, how about you be speaking a coherent language there, friend?
What do you mean? I'm speaking the same thing I do, you know.
It didn't sound like this a few minutes ago.
I didn't talk like this a few minutes ago. I didn't talk at all, bro. I never talked to you before in my life, you know. That was a lot.
Fair enough. I'm just curious about my old friend Pargus, why you ran away from me.
Oh, you know, Pargus is a guy. I've been down in the water with him before. You know, that's why I made him down in the water.
I'm so glad as an individual I know what the hell you're saying. I'd be writing a letter to Pargus. You know, he seemed to be scared of me for some reason, and I don't know why.
Here, why was I never a bit weird, I know.
Like, as soon as he saw me, he decided to run out of here.
Why would you be doing something like that, you know?
Anyway, I'm gonna grab a piece of paper, and I'm gonna write out a letter, and in the letter says, Pargus, my dear old friend, I know we never saw eye to eye before, but recent events have made me question my life. I do not know why you ran, but I would like to talk to you very soon. Meet me at the docks in 2 days' time.
What does he make her say, huh?
I be delivering this letter to Pargus. I feel like he might be a little bit confused.
What does it say?
It'd be for Pargus to be reading, you little shithead.
All right, okay. I'll deliver it to my guess, huh? My PP, I still gotta go down by the bog and get a no gator for dinner tonight, you know?
By the way, you be feeling good as I look at his eyes like, yeah, took a little tumble over one of the bar stools there.
Oh, that what happened, huh? I do be over going over and tripping her.
Anyway, you be getting up here. So I pick him up and I kick him in the ass, like with my metal foot.
He starts
Wait.
rubbing his bum as he gets up.
And I grab him on the shoulder and say, "What was the name of your ship there again?"
Oh, I never named my canoe. There's a canoe, you know.
I doubt Pargus be sailing on a canoe. So how about you
Oh,
tell me
no,
the name of the ship that you
I
serve?
I don't
with
really.
Pargus?
Oh, a canoe? Is he friends with the hag?
This is a connection
Down
I
in her
never
shoe
even
by
thought
the
about.
canoe?
Oh yeah, that's my canoe. The old canoe by the shoe. Where Miss Fiddle played on fiddle. Uh-huh. Yeah, no, son, Parker, son, he's, he were asking me he was looking for crew. I said, I ain't never done no crew jumping before. I just catch them with alligators. And then, you know, cook them up. But I'll be a crew.
Hey, so you don't know anything about manning a crew, but you know about cooking alligators.
Uh-huh. Yep.
So you're about as useless as a third shoe.
No, nobody, not nobody. There's not many people out here who have 3 shoes, you know. There's 2.
That's my point there, boyo.
Oh, all right. I've actually Parker, I'll give him this right there for you. What was your name?
I've recently changed my mind as I just stab him in the chest with my sword.
Dude, he looks.
Oh my god.
He looks at you so, like he looks down at his chest and back at you, and just a single tear forms in his eye and it falls down. I don't know where. And he falls.
I'm glad you came to reason, Chef. We don't allow people to leave. That's when vengeance plots happen.
I know all about that. And I just give her this weird look and then quickly change my expression and just look at her like, "Hey, Nive, how you been? Where'd you go?"
I'm gonna ignore that. I found Polminski, and he's looking for a chef.
Aye, a chef, you say?
Yes,
What he be cooking this day? As I rub my hands together.
some kind of monstrous pizza for the monster cook-off.
Do I know anything about the monster cook-off?
You probably do. I don't see why you wouldn't. You're a chef and you've been to Narlands. It's a big event. Oh, interestingly enough, it seems you think about it and you're like, yeah, that makes sense. It kind of should be this time of year here. It's a giant cook-off where top chefs from around the galaxies
Top chef.
come together and compete to be the ultimate chef. Yeah, usually there's pretty good prize.
I grab, like with my metal and fleshy hand, I grab my head and crack both ways. I go, I be knowing about that great monster cook-off.
Perfect. He agreed that if we were to help him with his cooking, that he would return us the information that we need to find what we're seeking.
Oh, we also learned something, Nive. Quick question. I forget. Is there a way to interfere with a ship's gem to make it explode or something like that?
Why would you want to do that?
Well, the Xaryxian Empire is about to kill everyone on Xandria with those crystal monster things again. And I thought if we took one of the ships and sent it to the station they said they would be at, then we could blow it up and blow them all up.
Oh, there's no need for that. If we get the information that I need, then I can give them a better alternative to what they're trying to do. Very insufficient methods they're trying to use currently.
Oh, okay. Well, that could work too. I guess it'd be a little bit harder than taking over, a little less hard than taking over a ship and sneaking it onto a bay and blowing it up, I guess.
Besides,
Okay,
I told you
well-
that if you found a gem, you were to give it to me, remember?
Yeah, I'd have to owe you the next one if I blew that one up. Awesome.
Speaking of, I looked around at the dead astral elves. Just a hunch. You didn't mention to say my name and any of these people get away, did you?
No, I'd be
Oh.
keeping me lips shut.
The astral elves are all dead, so
Good. They may not recognize me, but you don't want
Chef
to.
runs around, like, noticing that there's some astral elf hands still kind of exposed because he was cleaning the place up, and, like, starts kicking them under tables and stuff.
Nive, you do feel a slight tug at your leg.
Oh, look down.
You see this very sunburned man with a dagger in his chest. Say, "They buried me down in the body bog. Please, want to be with my sister."
He wants to be buried down by the bog. These idiotic people don't know how to speak coherent language.
As I'm looking at Chef, put my hand out, put 3 magic missiles in his head to make sure he's dead.
oh my god. Did you kill yourself? Oh, okay.
I don't much care where they are disposed of. If you want to do that, you can, but after we take care of this business with
The
Povici.
only thing I want to dispose of is Pargus.
Oh, do you think this Polminski fellow, do you think he could help us find a hag potentially as well? I may.
Why would you want to find a
agreed to
hag?
something.
Oh, well, you see, if it's a monster cook-off, we're probably gonna have to find a hag.
Well,
As I rub my hands together.
and Clara's like over like in the corner of the room, like slowly draining the blood from the elf into a bottle, and you hear her yell across the room. Lauren made a deal with the barkeep saying he'll find a hag for his wife or something like that.
Again, why would we need a hag? Hags are for people who are lazy and don't want to do their own work.
She points with one hand. It was Lauren's idea, not mine.
There's some cogwheels going in Chef's head as he goes, if you want to impress the people of Darlings with a monster cook-off, ain't nothing better than some Ghost Gator pistolets.
Oh my. Are we going to cut something off the hag?
Aye, we be needing the hag's help, that be for sure. Whether
Oh,
dead or
okay.
alive be something of another variety.
Oh my. Well, I'll follow your lead on that, Chef.
Anyway, I say
This is like Tommy just went off the rails.
I'm trying to keep up here with what you even are thinking. It's like, yeah, okay.
Let's get moving so we can speak with Paul Minsky on what he needs.
Do you think he has a cousin named Blinsky?
No, we forget about that man.
Did I hear a monkey of some sort?
No, that place is in a different realm and we don't know of it.
Aye, we decided to bypass that their realm. With its own devices.
Oh dear.
I believe it's still in its own realm at this point in the time.
Well,
Well, will you be okay with? Oh, I guess we should probably take the bodies. Yes. We can't really leave them with our
You want to
man
walk
here.
through the streets with bodies?
Hey, barkeep, you got any wild animals about? Any pets?
no, I can't say that I have any pets, but we'll just throw them out on the curb, and then the corpse crew should come through.
Aye, this sounds about right for Narlands.
People, they don't even investigate dead bodies. They just take them.
No, this is
That's so-
Narlands. Have you never been to Narlands before?
No, this is my first time. What is this lawless
Half,
land?
well, there's a law. Half the bodies go to the voodoo crew, and then half the other bodies go to the dead body bog.
Okay.
You know, this is surprisingly accurate.
Oh, I guess, when in Rome.
What's Rome?
I
Never
read a
heard of this
really
place.
weird story about this strange planet that was mostly water.
Your friend here making no sense.
He be
don't
doing
know.
that
I heard that
sometimes. He be trying to
there
communicate
was
with
a-
people who knock him down occasionally.
I heard there was a story about a hag who went there and in a place called Russia. So strange.
Again, Lauren, you shouldn't be dealing with eggs. It's a waste of time.
Hey, you should never joke about the hag either. It's not funny.
I don't know why he accepted the thing in the first place.
Why you be making jokes about it?
I'm the one who said we would find the hag for him.
The room there, Lauren. It's a smacking on the feathery head.
Okay. You guys, I assume, head out back to Polmenchki?
Okay.
You see the alleyway with the parrot. Roll me a dex save. Hold on. Chef.
Oh. Dex save?
Yeah.
Oof. Let's do it. Let's do it. Love me. Love me. I got a 14.
Oh, okay. You managed to just step out of the way as you hear like a splat noise on the ground behind you. You look up, and up on like the street lamp is a parrot that just shit.
I'd be having to sterilize myself if that would have hit me. Everyone watch out for parrots and foreign birds. I'd be shooting shit missiles at you.
Oh, I wish I had that power. That'd probably come useful at some point.
Yes, you get to the arcane door. I assume you say
Polmenchki. Or Polmenchki, sorry. There's a character in another game that has a very similar name.
Oh, interesting.
Polmenchki.
You say Polmenchki. The door opens up, and you guys can head on through to the other side. Yeah. As you step through, you're all kind of taking it back. This is a very interesting style house. I mean, Nive, you've seen it already, but it's very different than a lot of houses you've been in. Very fancy. In this moving coat rack. Says, "You are back."
Yes, I have retrieved the chef that your master was looking for.
This is wonderful news. Can I take all of your coats?
Give him your coats and hats. It's.
I don't have a coat.
What does this thing look like again, by the way?
It's
coat rack.
like a wooden coat rack, and it's got like 4 or 5 prongs at the top.
The tall pole with the arms at the top.
Nive, did the coat rack just ask for my coat?
Yes.
How does it speak?
Did the bird just
Magic?
talk?
Oh,
Have you
what,
never
do you
seen magic
dream?
before? Magic. Things can be turned animate with magic.
And they can talk.
I have
Yes.
heard tales. Do you have emotions, coat rack?
Apparently.
That is a very mean thing to say. Of course I have emotions.
Clara's punches.
Whisper into Lauren's
find
ear.
out.
It stimulated emotions, and it's not a real.
Clara's gonna make
You are
an attack
hurting
roll
my
on it.
feelings.
Do you
punch it?
Do you have goals?
She wants to know if it has emotion.
Oh my god. I don't even know what to do here. Roll me an attack.
I'm sorry. She's so curious. All right, let's see. We'll just do unarmed strike. And oh dear God. Nat 20.
Are you doing this
my
lethal or
God.
non-lethal?
She doesn't know it's lethal. She just wants to see.
Okay,
So
roll
she'll
the
probably
damage.
build it. Yep. Oh God. This poor coat rack. 9.
Yeah, it's not terrible, but you punch it and it cracks in half with your deadly punch, and it just the top part falls over and makes a creak of the wood cracking, and it stops
my-
talking.
Are you
She gotta
okay?
wait for it to speak.
I, Clara,
okay, Mr.
I eat
Coatrack?
2 silver a day.
But I want to see if it had emotions. It's stop moving.
There's other ways to test that, Clara.
You
Oh
could
my
just
god.
fill it with your voice, and it would probably cry.
But pain.
No, Mr. Coatrack, no, hold on. And he'll cast healing word on it.
Oh,
And you cast healing word,
There goes one of our heal spells for the episode.
but you don't feel the magic take hold within this coat rack.
There's a wasted heal spell this
Yeah, Lauren, again, it's an inanimate object that's brought to life by magic. Now that it's broken, the magic's gone. Let's move on and not punch anything else, please, unless told to.
but I want to see. You know,
I know
pain is a very easy emotion to feel.
There's a bunch of
yes.
there's a bunch of paintings and portraits of people heading like up this staircase in the entryway, and they all look like shocked and in horror now. You don't know if they looked like that before, but they do now.
Before we head up, Lauren will like lift the coat rack up and like kind of try to set it on there to like try to make it look a little less broken.
And now they
Try to like stand it up.
a few of the portraits now look disgusted at you.
Lauren, everybody stop
fine.
touching the code rack. It's dead.
It's dead.
It was dead to begin with. It just isn't magical anymore.
I thought you said it was
Let's
broken.
Yes, it is. All right,
I'll be
Clara, don't
honest,
punch
this is
everything.
kind of upsetting me because it's not very often I get such a good, warm welcome. And when you turn to look at Chef, he has his metallic arm detached, like he was going to hang it up on the coat rack.
Yeah, okay. Here are some rules. Here are some ground rules. Clara, don't punch things unless you're told to. I know you were just testing things, and it's good to have a curious mind, but there's other ways to run tests.
That was the quickest way.
I'm aware. Sometimes the quickest way isn't the best way. Just like you don't go to Hags or your problems.
It's Lawrence.
Lauren, let's just keep you contained. Your personality, let's contain it into a little bottle and not just let it go wild, shall we?
I will try.
Thank you. That's all I ask. Now, let's go meet the man that has the most important information to us and not screw it up.
Hey, but what about me, Nevaeh? I feel like wagging my metallic arm over my head with my fleshy arm.
I suggest reattaching your arm because you're going to need it to cook, I assume.
Hey, that's a fair point there, Nevaeh. As I put it on my arm and you hear this like hiss attach as I lock it into place.
Otherwise, just be your charming, unique self, and I'm sure you'll get along perfectly.
I've been known to pull a lady or two in my life.
Well,
Knowing deep down he's never pulled a lady. That's
Well, that's not true.
oh yeah.
That's not true. It's like one tear and then it sucks back up into his eye.
All right, so we're gonna go to the kitchen, hoping everybody stays in line, knowing they won't.
Don't worry, Chef. I'm sure you pulled plenty of granny back in the day.
You're maybe a granny to you there, little owl boy.
Yes, you guys.
How long do you live? 20, 25, maybe 30 years?
Yes. Not very long.
I've been born longer than you've even thought to look on the stars.
Is that something to brag about? She whispers to Neve.
I'm probably older than him anyway.
Yeah, she is.
Even though she looks like she's 27.
Oh, elves.
Oh, elves.
You enter the kitchen, which if you didn't catch on earlier, you guys wouldn't know this, but you humans in the modern day know
Humans.
this is a modern day kitchen
I don't think you could say that.
Wow.
with an oven and ventilation and refrigerator.
Because I hate induction ovens.
It is the best kind of oven. I almost said onion.
Alright, we be cooking in this onion.
It's definitely not electric because that electric stoves suck, in my opinion. But
Induction. Sorry. That's what an electric oven is.
okay, got it. So you see this long-limbed blue man like picking bear topping off of the like splattered pizza, and he's kind of like looking at it when you guys walk in. Well, hello, you have come back. This is good news.
Your coat hanger broke.
Oh no, that
Yeah,
is
just fell over.
what is
So
terrible.
strange.
Hands up. We're already starting. We just walked in the room.
I just looked down.
It is okay. He will be back when I redo the spell.
Hmm.
Yes,
He will be very sad though. They do have real emotion. I program them this way.
You mean programming them to have real emotion?
Yes.
I look at Nive with like, is he full of shit?
Is he full of shit?
Roll me an insight? I don't know.
That is a 16.
Yeah, no, he's telling the truth.
Some wizards or spellcasters like to do things like that. Anyway, these are my crewmates, Clara, Lauren, and of course Chef, the man that will be the most help to you in your endeavors.
He looks.
How do you do?
He looks Chef up and down.
While he's looking me up and down, I'm gonna look at his kitchen and do an inside check into how messed up this kitchen is.
Sure. Roll. Well, that'd be an insight. I guess you could roll cooking utensils on that even if you wanted.
Okay. I don't know if they actually have this on here, but let's try. What proficiency does that use?
It usually asks you to input something. I think we decided that you get to tell me where your cooking skills come from. Do they come from intelligence of you know how to cook, or does it come from like charisma from your?
It comes from wisdom.
Wisdom. Okay, that's fair.
Yeah,
Yeah,
which is
wisdom
a plus 0, but
So just add your proficiency then.
so plus 2. All right, let's do it. I'm trying. What in the hell?
What?
Just roll it. There we go. Plus my proficiency plus 2, so that's a 16.
16. Why does it say 18?
Oh, why does that say 18? Oh, it's because I'm an idiot and I chose the lesser of the two rolls.
It's fine.
So 18 plus 2 would be a dirty 20.
Okay. This kitchen looks magnificent. It's dirty. There seems to be cheese and sauce all over the place. This kitchen's like nothing you've seen before. It's technology you've not really seen before. But as you kind of get a closer feel of it, there's definitely like you would have rearranged some things. Like why is the cold storage box over here when it should be over there? Why is your dish rack there when it makes more sense for it? Like, why is it on the right when it makes more sense to be on the left if you're right-handed? You know, I don't know. Like you pick up small little things where like it'd be easier or more efficient if this thing was there or that thing was there.
What the hell is going on in this kitchen here?
What do you mean?
You got some serious reorganizing to do, and I'm not even gonna talk to him. I'm just gonna start moving stuff around.
Okay, yeah, and you start moving things around. But I like that there, right? What is wrong with the knives being? Oh,
Fools like a lot of things in their life, but they're still fools. And I just keep moving it.
no one ever called me a fool before.
Are you gonna take that? You should fight him.
It is all
Don't
right.
egg him on, Clara.
Some people find it as a sign of respect.
Hold your slimy self together here.
Look,
I know what I'm doing.
I am looking. I'm willing to work with you if you will help me to win grand prize.
And what is that exactly?
Well, this year it seems it's a flame broiler. Yes. And 10,000 gold. As well as magical hag cheese. And what I mostly
The
just want.
implications of that are strange.
What I'm.
Sorry, I have to ask. How does one get hag cheese?
Do they milk them?
No,
I put my hand over Lauren and just look at him and be like, "Don't ask questions whenever the flavor is so good."
Yes, it's better that you do not know. Anyways, but what I mostly just want is the little ribbon that they give you at the end.
You just want the award.
Yes, no, I have like all of the things in the world, pretty much. I
You
am
have
a
10,000
merchant.
gold.
Yes, I have 10,000 gold. I have much more.
Where would one keep said gold?
Clara.
It is somewhere very safe, but far away from here.
Smart
Inside.
man.
You're from me an insight.
Inside. Just want to check.
Clara, I get
21.
Yeah, he's
Clara,
telling the
let you get away
truth.
with a lot of things.
There might be like more to it that he's not fully telling you, but he's telling you the truth that it is far away.
I'm just curious.
I know. I let you get away with a lot of things. We're not robbing this man.
I'd never say anything about
Well,
robbing
I would
him.
not try to rob me.
I know, but I'm
it's-
putting that in your head before you think about it.
It would
Don't
not
worry, no
end
one's
well for
robbing
you.
anyone.
Let's
I
put
mean, he
it that
doesn't
way.
look strong.
Yes, looks can be deceiving, little one.
Yes, we're allies currently. Let's act like it.
So, how does this monster cook-off work?
Alright,
Anyways?
it's 3 rounds that I know of. The first round is the selection process where I think this year we're doing a chili cook-off. Whoever gets the most popsicle sticks moves on to the next round. There's like 8, I think like 8 or so people are chosen, and then there's the next phase. We don't really know until it happens, but the third phase is usually fighting of food monsters.
Do we all eat the monsters afterwards?
I believe that there is a taste test. Yes.
Oh, that is
almost-
so disturbing. But fun.
Well, no, I saw a show about it once where food fought each other.
Yes, it's fighting food. No. Fighting
What?
food minions.
You never told me you enjoyed plays, Clara.
I wouldn't call it a play per se.
Oh, what was it? Was it some form of theater?
Oh, I can put that on the TV if you want right now. He picks up this strange black rectangular thing and hits a button on it, and this light pops up on this black box that's mounted on the wall, and there's like these strange moving paintings that are like saying weird things in a language that you don't understand, actually.
Lauren's just like, the light shining in his eyes, just like amazed by this.
I need one of those for the ship to keep him occupied.
So that will set you back quite a bit. It's hard to get out here.
Oh, speaking of, did you find your notebook with your items for trade?
Yes, so as I was going through notebook, I noticed that I have just about everything, but there are some very key specific things that I would be willing to part with. If you have things to trade. Do you have anything of value?
Anything of value that isn't a monetary? Probably not that you wouldn't have that I'd be willing to part with.
He starts kind of like doing like a sense. Oh yeah. Also, the captain's with you. But go ahead, Lauren. The captain was with you. I forgot he was here too, but he was with you in the thing, so it makes sense he would go.
You said you had quite a bit of funds. I was wondering, what would you want for one of these? And Lauren will like go through his bag really quick, and he pulls out a jar with a tadpole.
Oh, you pulled it out. Okay. The captain was going to suggest this. Okay. Let me see. Is this Mind Flare tadpole?
Yes, we could have got thousands more, but the captain was a little bit scared.
Yeah, thousands more, do you say? Where might they find thousands more?
Well,
I mean, why take one if I can go get 1,000?
Oh, that's true. That's true. How I could tell you for a price.
Yeah, that's very clever. Yeah, okay, how about I trade you one item for this one, and then one item for information.
Okay. Hold on, just give me one moment, sir. And he'll kind of like turn around and say, he'll like whisper to Chef, like, Chef, should the other item be the prize money? We could use that, couldn't we? He doesn't really even need it anyways. I'm sure it'd be a steal for him. Or do you think we could get more?
The prize money be pretty good. I turn to Dive and whisper in her ear the same thing that you just asked me.
Would be good for getting parts and things I needed. Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, you don't even want to know what I have?
Hey, what do you have?
What do you have? Yeah.
First,
He's got a cooking pot that can boil water instantaneously.
I have better. I have alchemy jug. It has all sorts of different things. It has.
Grab Lauren by the chest, slam him against the wall, and say, "You better choose the alchemy jug, boy. I'll flay and kill you."
What else do you have besides that?
Yes.
Let's
but
see.
I do like that.
We have
The cooking oil we could get from an alchemy jug is never ending.
he like kind of just waves his hands and then like spreads them out and like this these things pop into his hands, and the first item he shows you, this is a cloak made out of a creature from other realm. It when you wear it, it make you look like you're in multiple places at one time. This is a cloak of displacement.
Oh.
Disappears that. This is standard adventuring gear. This is a bag of holding. There is very much space in here, never ending. Some
I
would
grab
say.
Lauren by the chest and start slamming him against the wall. Imagine the ingredients we could hold in that bag, boy.
He puts this away, and then he just really long stretches out, and this Lauren, you would instantly recognize it as a musket, but this one's very finely crafted with like the buttstock's got like this really nice iron that's like has these magnificent designs, and it has like a nice long bayonet, and he says, "This one I will not part with for just information. This will require some money, and the information, as well as the tadpole. Only one item. This very expensive. This is called the Lucent Destroyer.
Oh my.
I forget what it does.
It's quite the firearm.
Yes, you want to hold.
I suppose.
Yes, when using this weapon, it does not have to reload. It does radiant damage, and you can cast it will shoot beams of light out of it, also known as sunbeam if you were to cast it in spell form.
Oh my gods. Out of character? This is a fucking laser gun!
It is very good. He snaps his fingers and it disappears out of your hands. I mean, I have fancy rapier. He shows that and disappears it really quick. I have potions of healing. I have pretty much everything. You just have to tell me what you want.
Could I give you a breastplate +1 for that alchemy jug?
Oh, let me see. Breastplate +1. Breastplate. I mean, I do have some of these already.
Hey, just take them to Fade Room. They sell like hotcakes.
How much is a breastplate +1?
Yeah, breastplate +1.
It's a magical item, so it probably doesn't have a set amount.
Okay. He kind of looks it over. It is slightly used, and alchemy jug though. You know, I say that it's fair deal.
No, you can have it.
Okay. All right. Breastplate in the alchemy jug. Fair trade.
Hell yes. I've been wanting one of these ever since I started playing D&D.
Now, before I make any decision, I just had to ask. So, if Chef helps you win this monster competition, since he's doing a lot of work, and you do not seem to have any need for funds anymore, you can have your ribbon and all that, and Chef would be able to take the prize money?
Roll me persuasion.
Come on. If I ever had a good roll. Persuasion. Oh, it's a nat 20 for 28.
You know, if you get to be first place prize, I will let you keep Flame Broiler, and half the money.
5,000 gold is quite a lot. I think that's... How much did we even buy our ship for anyways?
I don't know, but we have 663 gold pieces left.
5,000 gold sounds like a deal. Thank you, sir.
Well,
now for our trade, I will give you the jar, and I will tell you where the Nautiloid is for that Destroyinator rifle you have there.
You say you have 633 gold?
Yes.
All right. For
that is the ship's funds, Lauren. Remember this before you try to make a trade for your gun.
Well, all we have to do is
I thought I was just trading my tadpole and the location of the Nautiloid.
Information and 500 gold.
Oh.
I mean,
Well,
there's always
that's the ship expenses.
these boots of elven kind. Disappears. These bracers of archery. Disappears. Or bracers of defense. All these different rings. There's ring of protection. There's other rings that do other things, but I would have to look on my database.
Is there anything 150 gold could give me?
You can get we have all sorts of different scrolls. Perhaps a low-level spell scroll.
I was gonna say, Lauren, if you can't find a deal for your information or your tadpole, the bracers of defense and the cloak of displacement would be really good for Clara.
Oh, yeah. So, here, to make things easier on ourselves, and as I've found always seems to happen to civilizations who invent currency for this purpose, what do you think your monetary value would be of this tadpole and information for the many more tadpoles.
Well, I would pretty much I mean, it just depends on the thing. If you're very dead set on the Lucid Destroyer, I would... You let me keep all prize money and tell me the location, and then we have deal, and then you can still do one more trade with the tadpole you have now.
Oh,
Don't we lose out on the 10,000 gold?
we were only getting 5,000 from that.
Oh,
Okay, what if... All right.
5,000 still be a lot of gold.
That's true. That's true.
Is it?
What,
I did not know.
Lara slowly begins raising a fist.
Laura.
what if we did a quarter of the goal of the prize money? Because you did only want 500 gold additionally before, and whereas this is now, that'd be like a difference of 4,500, which, 2,500 is still a discount.
Okay. You drive a hard bargain. I can tell that you're a very desperate boy. This I will say half the gold. So a quarter of the gold of the prize money. Half of your half, if you will. And, the information. That is fair.
Okay.
Are you trying to
believe
click
that is
displacement?
No, you will have to give me that one for that. He points to the jar.
Yeah,
with the
he'll
little-
he'll hand over the jar to Clara to give over, and he says, "Sounds like a deal." And then he'll say, "Yes, it should be drifting roughly." And then Lauren will recount where they fought the spider people.
Would I have the general coordinates because of my navigating of the ship?
I think the two of you could piece it together because Lauren is like the lookout, and you're the kind of whatever. You're just the all around smart person.
The line of travel.
Yeah, navigator.
Yeah.
So
Oh, yep.
okay, so yes, I cannot give it to you right now because you do not have the prize money. Oh wait, quarter of prize money. But it is I will reserve it for you. Nobody else can take this.
Wonderful. Chef, I will do whatever you need to make sure that you win this.
I grab him by the feathery head and say, you'll be doing whatever I tell you, because if you don't, you'll be served on the boat.
How do you think does Lauren taste, Nive?
I
Bad knowing his habits.
I would
Nothing that
think that
spices
I
and
would
milk can
taste like
solve.
a sweet honeyed bird. Thank you very much. Clara, do you want your cloak or your braces, for the jar? And he'll hand over the jar.
I'll take the cloak.
All right, cloak for gooey lady.
How would a scroll for Wall of Force sound for Ring of Protection? Both rare items.
Oh, you have a scroll of
Wall of Force.
Force?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you did get that.
I can do that. Yes, that's okay. Fair trade.
Yay. Okay, I'll trade that. And put it on.
Oh, do we all feel better? Yes?
I feel amazing as I look at this jug of alchemy like it's God who gave me this.
I'll get a little something.
Actually, you seem like quite a knowledgeable fellow. I just was kind of curious. I just hope to ask you this. So I recently found this, and he'll pull out the Ion Stone. He's like, would you know much more about this? Earlier I seem to have maybe gleamed that I could cast shield with it. I wondered if maybe you knew more, so that way I don't accidentally hurt myself. Yeah, I have this one thing in my inventory called Ion Stone, and then in parentheses shield spell. It's like IOUN. I think we got it on the Nautiloid. I can't remember.
That sounds right. I think you got it from the throne.
Yeah, I don't even remember this thing, but yeah, he takes it from you. And I'm just gonna do a little searching. He casts a little spell just to confirm. He says, I think I know what this is, but I will just double check. Yeah. And he does a identify spell.
Yeah, apparently like orbits your head or something.
Stone has an AC 24, 10 hit points, and resistance to all damage. It is considered to be an object that is worn that in it orbits your head. Yes, attune to it. You know how to attune?
Yes, I believe so.
Yes, and then it will start to orbit around head. Is the shield spell coming from? I'm sure it's here. It looks like there's like different versions or something, maybe.
Yeah, I see in Roll20.
Action.
Like there's like agility, strength, awareness, or whatever.
I know 2 of our party members will have an orb floating around them.
I'll have to go back into the actual Spelljammer book to tell you everything, but I will do that after the session. Don't let me forget.
Okay, cool.
I assume it's going to allow you to cast shield. He tells you exactly what this thing does, and I'll tell you later.
Okay, perfect. All right, it looks like I was on the right track. And I'll take it back.
Find it on too.
So what's the first step, Chef?
What is it that you been wanting to cook there for your monster cook-off?
Well, it was earlier today when your friend came in. I was just practicing creating monsters with egg cheese, but I have run out. So perhaps we can now move on to perfecting a chili. So that is how we...
You said that chili was some type of popsicle. What the hell was that about?
Oh yes, it's very. It's the method of voting on best chili. Everyone who buys into the chili cook-off section, you know, the guests come in, they do their votes. They each get the popsicle stick, and you have a little jar on your table of where your chili is. And if they like your chili the best, they put the popsicle stick in the jar. And that is like a vote toward your chili winning.
So what type of chili were you planning on? Were you one that's so spicy that they start crying? Or would you like something flavorful but no kick?
You know, I don't really know. You see, I have done many things in my life, but taste is not one of them. So I have no idea what any of my food has tasted like that I have made before in my life.
I'm gonna sit crisscross applesauce on the floor with my hand on my chin and recall, what do they like? Spicy? Mostly spicy, mostly sweet, or a mixture between the two in this region?
Yeah, you can either roll me a history check, or again you can roll me cook's utensils, because I feel like it's the closest thing to like using your chef background. I don't know.
Yeah, I still get a +2 no matter what. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and roll this +2. That is a 10.
You just aren't sure. You might have to do some further investigating. Maybe do some polling out in the town.
Some polling in the town. I'm gonna call it. We're gonna be doing a sweet spicy chili.
Sweet spicy chili. That sounds good. What does that entail?
Well, mostly beans and some rice, but we'll need some chili peppers from the local market as well as some sugar.
That's very good. Let me do. He just like magics some chili peppers into his hands. How about these? They good?
I'm gonna inspect them over and. Any chance you could conjure up some of the local beef?
Not local. The food that I make it's not local. Go ahead, try pepper.
I reach down, grab a pepper, and take a big ass bite out of it.
You take a bite, and it's very bland. It literally has no kick. It's good, yes.
Your magics aren't going to work here. This is probably the most bland pepper I've ever had in my life.
That is a shame. I will have to work on this.
Not to be rude, but yes, you're definitely gonna have to work on that. Probably go to the more far corners of your magics.
Okay, so
go ahead.
So how about this? You guys go out on town. You get together whatever ingredients you think we might need, and we start making chili till we have our perfect secret formula. And tomorrow, we enter the competition.
If you're gonna impress the locals, you gotta use the local ingredients.
Sounds like a plan to me.
All right.
Will you be giving us money so we can actually get the ingredients?
This is a competition. And I slap my money bag down. I go, I be betting me bottom dollar we're gonna be winning this.
Yeah.
Or my name isn't Chef.
All right. I like this one.
Even though I'm really stupid. Like, Chef's smart, but he's also really stupid and passionate with food. So I know you like Ginghi. I understand that. But Chef's kind of dumb when it comes to food.
I will get the kitchen clean so it is spotless for when you return. I have many doodads that I'll get out. Have you ever heard of crockpot? Do you make chili in crockpot?
I be making it in a crock pot before, but there's nothing better than letting it simmer on a stove for 12 hours.
All right, James, we do not need you. He throws the crock pot over his head. Clambers to the ground. Lets out a squeal.
Does it break?
No, it just lets out a squeal, though.
Oh.
It, like, turns itself upright and, like, waddles its way back into the cabinet. All right, be gone. Go get ingredients. Come back and we will be master chef. That might be copyright. We will be champion chef.
Alright, we go.
Cool.
We walk out.
You guys head out onto the market. You get all sorts of things. How do you source your ingredients here, chef? You said you want local ingredients. I assume you kind of avoid anyone who's not a local then. Do you go... I'll
straight up hit the farmer's market.
You hit the farmer's market. There's a lot of people talking. I don't know. I'm brewing pepper from backwood. And stuff like that. And you end up gathering everything you think you might need. Man, I'm wondering if we should end it here before it gets to a weird part or not. Like,
I do need to go in the next 30 minutes.
Yeah. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. As you guys set off to gather all of your ingredients, you return to Polminski's kitchen. We will wrap things up, and we'll see tomorrow, well, in-game tomorrow, how this competition turns out. So thank you guys all so much for watching. We hope to see you all in the next one. Please drop a like as we try and get this series back going. Leave a comment too. That helps the algorithm a lot. But since we're back, we want to try and get the viewership up again on this one. So thank you so much. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.